What's good, Fragrance family? It's your boy Cool Rich, and I'm back with one of the best and freshest drops that's come about in 2025. And it ain't this bottle right here, but I did have to get this collector's item because, as y'all probably have known, the Lions have been going crazy. So I had to get this one, then I also had to get this one as well. Nevertheless, let's get back on track. We gonna talk about one of the freshest drops coming in 2025 because there is this new upbeat type of fragrance that's about to hit the market, and I'm not sure if you had a chance to actually test it. I haven't, but I'm just gonna go through the notes. We're gonna sit here and chop it up and go through the breakdown and see if it's overhyped or is it worth putting into your collection in 2025, because I think that they are decreasing the bottles sizes and increasing the prices. Let's discuss. Alright, so we do need to make sure we're doing the housekeeping. Need you to like, share, and subscribe to the content just to make sure that we are growing the family, right? So, appreciate that. Nevertheless, first one we starting off with is Phantom Elixir by Paco Rabanne. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than the usual take on Paco Rabanne. Still with the smooth, cool, futuristic spaceman and everything, so you got that nice, cool Phantom bottle and everything like that. But as far as the smell, what are we looking at when we're talking about the notes? Well, from what we can see, we're looking at top notes of marine accords, so thinking that it's going to be a little bit more of an aquatic twist to it, but then also as far as the opening, and then we go into the middle notes of mineral oud, and then the base of vanilla bean. So from what I'm more so gathering from that, this is going to be a very smooth and elegant type of fragrance. It's like something a little bit more depth to it, so it's going to have like that nice smooth opening just from that marine aquatic, but it's still going to have that woody vibe. So it's going to be a woody marine type of vibe initially, and then from that you go into more of a sweetness. So you go into that smooth, probably from what I probably would think, some type of creamy slash sweet type of accord when it comes to that. So that's where I would end up, leaning for as far as the Phantom Elixir. I could be wrong. I haven't smelled it yet, but that's just from my take, what I would expect from the fragrance as we see it at the current moment. So they are adding to this line. They already got, this is 4 now. So I think that they have some good quality fragrance coming out from Phantom, but I would say that my favorite would be the Intense, the EDT Intense, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that might be it. EDT Intense. It just smells better to me. But it's a little bit more aromatic. That's more so my vibe, when it comes to that. But this one I could see being more of a exquisite type of vibe. So hey, I'm definitely down for it. I think it's good. So let's go on to the next. All right, next we got the Born in Roma Valentina, Born in Roma Umo Extrados, or however they enunciate it or anything like that. Nevertheless, that mug, from what I'm showing, is a little bit more spicy from their touch of what you usually see in Born in Roma. So from what it says, it has the top notes of spicy blend. So I'm thinking that it's going to have some type of either saffron or some type of peppery accord, something of that nature, where it's going to have that initial kick, right? And then you have the middle notes of lavender heart. So that means that there's going to be that earthy slash floral aspect of the lavender that's going to kind of smooth everything out. So it's going to come in with the strong punch, but then it's going to slide, it's going to flow, so something simple. And then it has a vetiver heart. All right, so a little bit more of I'll say, it's like a fougere, like a woody fougere. That's what I would get from this. It kind of gives that, like a woody fougere. So kind of gives like a balance in between. So that's why I would go from it. And then you got that pyramidal, beautiful style shape that Valentino is famous for. So that with a newer twist with their extra dose, I think that might be a winner. I want to get my nose on it. I haven't got my nose on it, but you know, this is just a few that's coming out for 2025. So, man, can't wait. Next, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm really happy with those first two. Those first two I feel like are gonna have a longevity type of performance. Thinking probably at least 8 to 10 hours, just based on the notes that I was able to see. But third one, we're going with Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. Yes, they're coming out with a Le Male Elixir. So, well, actually, no, Le Male Elixir Absolute. Let me correct myself. Le Male Elixir Absolute, because they already got the Le Male Elixir. I'm tripping. But they have an absolute version coming out. Now, this is going to be still in the ballpark of the Le Male Elixir with the lavender opening and things like that. So, still has that top note of lavender. But where this changes up in the heart, that plum. Like, I think that's one of the most underrated notes that you can use in a fragrance, if you use it correctly. So that adds that level of like sweetness to it, but then also like that fruitiness, but it's not too overly like sweet. It's just, it's like it's very neutral. Like, it's sweet, but it's not overzealous. That's the perfect, like, it's just right. So with that mixed with the tonka bean for the base, I'm thinking that this is going to be like a very floral, sweet, smooth, but still got that manly essence to it type of fragrance. That's just my thought and opinion. So, you know, just even going by what they say, let's see what they say. They'll have like that nice, smooth, elegant, floral, yet still earthy woodiness, but you got that still sweetness that comes with the tonka bean. There's like a love, those two that work, like tonka bean and plum, I don't know, I just find that they work a lot. So that's one thing I want to say about that one, but I am actually very much excited about the Le Male Elixir Absolute. So I can't wait to get my nose on that one. Yeah, fragrances can keep you broke, because I ain't gonna lie, like after a while you think about this stuff, like they are charging like 165, 170 for smaller bottles, right? And it's crazy because you're not getting more, you just get less. Now we got Aqua di Gio Elixir. I'm keeping this because I'm not editing this out. Top is bergamot, green mandarin, and nutmeg. That's very smooth. That's a very smooth opening. This is a very disrespectful opening. Like, this is very nice. Like, it's smooth and very like the initial citrusy parts from the bergamot, and then like the green mandarin is not as sweet as the, like, ooh, with the nutmeg. Heart, violet leaf, absolute, and cologne. All right, so they apply pressure. Base, leather patchouli, vetiver, and lamdam. Aqua di Gio Elixir. People at Aqua di Gio, y'all are disrespectful. Y'all understand that? Why would you give us this masterpiece of a combination? Why would you give this in this size of a bottle? So you gonna give us this wonderful scent, and you gonna minimize the bottle. I'm sitting up here looking at the bottle right now, and the bottle is shorter than, the bottle is about this size. I might be, it's gonna be wider than this, but I can guarantee you it's gonna be close to around this size, but a little bit wider.
Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Yo, disrespectful. What is it gonna be? 50 ml? It says 50 ml. This is a 30. 50 ml is going for 142 pounds. So that means that's going to be about 160 something in the States. Pounds to USD. 180. Y'all out of pocket. Y'all out of pocket. Y'all will sit here and purposely minimize the bottle down to 50 milliliters. And you gotta pay 152 pounds. Which translates to $185.99 USD.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
50 ml for $185. You out your rabbit. Ain't no way y'all this stupid. Ain't no way y'all this reckless. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Because I just know I ain't see what I just saw. I just know I'm not tripping like that. I know that y'all ain't do. I just know I did. 142. Okay, so I am wrong. Let me correct myself. 142. Where are we at? 170.
Oh! Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Disrespectful. You disrespectful because that scent lineup is amazing. That scent lineup, that note lineup is crazy. That goes crazy. Those are like, the lineup is like equivalent to a bread 11. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like you could tell this gonna smell good. You can just tell it's gonna smell like it just, you know. But you gonna sit here and you gonna put it on the market for 142. I wish nothing but low sales for you on this. So that way it goes immediately to the discount. Cause there ain't no way in the world that you finna sit up here and justify the fact of y'all sitting $173 for 50 milliliters is crazy. And this is a designer. I can understand. I can't even understand if it's a niche. Hey, bro, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping. There ain't no way. This is going on the discounts. I can tell. This is gonna be going to discounts. There'll be a discount that's probably in about like 2 to 3 months. Like give it 2 to 3 months from the date that it end up coming out. Cause I know it's going to the discounters. I know. Ain't no way. You not finna, no. It's just not gonna happen. So, yeah, great lineup. Looks like it's gonna be smelling well. I think that the bottle looks amazing. But ain't no way in the world that I'm about to pay $173 for 50 milliliters. I'll fight you before I do that. Like, that's just stupid. Like, I love fragrances like the next person. I got a lot of fragrances, but ain't no way in the world. I got Parfums de Marly all of them. Look, I have 2 Espazons. I have 2. This is discontinued. You can't buy this. You can't. There's no place for you to buy this. Unless you probably go to the Parfums de Marly place and see if they still have some in stock and back stock, which they might, but there's a far and few between chance that you can be able to get it. You have to go all the way to New York to be able to do that, and you will have to see if they have it. They may or may not, but outside of that, that is the only way that you might be able to, heavy on the might. But y'all know, bro, Ain't no way, it's not nowhere situation like that to be paying $173 for no 50 ml. That's you crazy. Hey, bro, I'm not sitting. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get the Aqua de Gio elixir. Please believe me, I'm definitely gonna get it. Excuse my rant, but it just ain't no way in the world that you about to play with me like that.
Oh!
Ain't no way. Like we'll throw down.
Oh!
And that's real. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. So, nevertheless, outside of that, I think it's going to be a definite win if you end up getting Aqua de Gio elixir. I think that it's one of the best things that you can get as far as one of the new fragrance lineups, new fragrance drops coming in 2025. But as far as the pricing, I'm sorry, like, bro, y'all tripping. Y'all getting way too beside yourselves, acting like y'all really using those oils. Y'all ain't even using those oils. Y'all using chemicals that's being put that smells like that, and then creating that stuff from that. Like, it's not.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk.
Hey man, if y'all could just like, share, and subscribe to the content, and I appreciate y'all for being a part of today's rant. When it comes to that, yeah. So I'm gonna go with, if I'm naming the top out of the four, I'm going number 4 for me, Valentino Born Aroma Humo Extra Dose. I'll say that would be number 4 from what I'm thinking. Number 3 will probably be the Phantom Elixir. That Phantom Elixir, what is it, Absolute or something like that. Phantom Elixir. So yeah, the Phantom Elixir, that's gonna be, number 3. Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir Absolute, that one is gonna be number 2, and Aqua de Gio Elixir is gonna be number 1. It's just it being so, because you already know with the Aqua de Gio, whenever they put that type of list together, you know how it's going to come out. So it's just that they're the king of fresh scents. You can't sit up here and lie that they're not. They're the king of fresh scents. Like, it's hard to beat them in fresh scents. So especially as a designer, they do a great job. But ain't no way you finna justify $170 something for no doggone 50 milliliters. We'll scrap. All right, we'll scrap. So yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all. From the bottom of my heart, y'all even supporting more and watching the videos longer and stuff like that. I'm starting to see, more consistency. I do have a new editor, so I'm trying to have like more consistency going. It's just that, he's trying. So we all are trying. And I appreciate y'all for, being patient with me as we get these uploaded. But y'all take it easy. Go Lions. Go Niners, because I'm also still a Niner fan as well, so shout out to them. But it is definitely Go Lions. Shout out to Michigan boys, and yeah, go Blue. Peace.